10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello friends, welcome to the new video of Khelo Chess India. Today we have organized a team tournament and you can participate in this team tournament by creating your team and sending me the team name. Just check the description below. I have given the details and also you can check one of the videos that I have recently published on how to create your team, how to join a new team, and you can also organize your just a minute, I'm playing a game, so I'm sorry for the interruption in the statement. So you can also join and you can also organize your team battles. This is an interesting feature from LiChess, and I am very much interested in organizing multiple tournaments in this way. This is very nice actually. Teams can come together online and play against each other. So guys, just let me know if my voice is not clear or if there is any issue with my audio. Okay, I would be happy to help you out. So this is a French defense Tarasque variation, and I don't know which line I am playing right now, but seems okay as of now. Not much of issues. Queen can come to d5, I think so. Queen d5, h4, h6, knight c3, queen takes d4, queen takes, and knight takes e4. Let me play h4 here. Now the next move is going to be knight c3. I want to attack this queen as well as this pawn together with this knight tempo and then try capturing the pawn on e4. If h6 like move comes now, then it's okay. Knight c3 is okay. e5 is something that I am thinking about. e5, d takes e5, queen takes e5, and queen b3 check. Queen b3 check is good. So e5, d5, knight e5 cannot be played because queen is hanging. So d5, he takes d5, queen takes, rook takes. Yeah, so it seems okay as of now. Let's see how the black replies. So meanwhile, if you are watching this video for the first time on our YouTube channel, I would request you to subscribe to the channel to get awesome videos every day and also to get to participate in these uh, tournaments that we play daily on LiChess. There is a link in the description box below of the WhatsApp group that we are following every day, and you get the tournament updates regularly here. So queen takes, knight takes, rook d1, pawn takes. If knight e2, then king goes to, and then attacking this d7. If queen c2, rook queen takes, knight takes, rook d1, knight e2 check, king f1, and g3. So comment section is enabled today, guys. So you can put your comments. What is the best move here, and what I am missing in the game. Let's try exchanging the queens and put this rook on d1. This check is okay. Pawn e5 is okay. I will have to retreat my knight to a bad square on h3, and bishop takes h3 is possible. So this is not the best way. Knight c5 is available. So e5, knight c5, bishop is under attack. Pawn takes knight, knight takes bishop, and then knight can come back, right? So knight c5 is available, guys. If e5, yep. So knight c5, bishop to g4, f3, pawn takes. Yeah, I think it should work. Should work. Yep. Now if bishop c6, then I can put a knight on e4, but the b6 is killing here. So b6 is not so knight e5, knight e4 is not, knight e6. If bishop c6, knight e6, knight takes. Yeah, I think I should be okay now. Let's try to create some tactics with the knight. This was hanging. f3, I think e4 will be played now. Oh, okay. So black resigned, black back to tournament. So sometimes, guys, when I'm commentating, I'm not fully concentrating on the board, the game. But this is how the interface looks like. It is a beautiful interface. I have never seen any interface like this on any of the websites. You can see the title of the tournament, then you can see the name of each team which is there, and then you can see that I have given. So you look here. So battle of six teams and three leaders. It means that top three players from each team, their scores will be totaled up to decide who is the winner of this championship. Okay. And they are displaying the score over here. You can see 3 plus 2 plus 2. This is the top score of the three top players of this team. Now you can see Thane College is leading 3 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, let us see how the participant list looks like. This is a participants list, and you can see the name, and you can see the name of the team in front of your player's name. Okay, so I have another game with me. This is Krishnama. Let us try a simple game now. So this player is playing a Berserk mode, that is his time is halved and his increment is now gone. So he has to make sure that he has to attack in the given time. If he fails to attack, then if he fails to attack, then he will lose on time. Okay, let me try capturing with the knight. Okay, so this is a different kind of setup. It looks like reverse Grunfeld to me. And in Grunfeld, I think we have to attack the d4 pawn, which is a d5 in this case. So what should we do? If I bring the bishop back, it is going to get trapped. So I have to capture the knight, that is forced. So pawn takes, if I capture the pawn, or if I play queen a5, queen a5 looks okay to me because now the c6 pawn is hanging. So bishop d7 is there. Bishop b7, interesting. Pawn takes. Let us play rook to d1. So whenever this exchange can happen, knight can go to e5. That is, this d5 pawn will be pinned. So knight can go to e5 and queen b6. So queen b6 is doing what? It is attacking the b2 pawn as well as it is trying to attack the f2 pawn. But f2 pawn seems to be safe now. So let us defend this b2 pawn by taking the queen back. Let us play simple defensive chess. Okay, so rook d8, and now he is trying to play pawn to d4. Let me just play rook to c1. Simple developing move. I'm not trying to experiment over here. So, okay. So d4 is now coming, right? So let me just play e3. This is not, I'm not liking the move e3, but I just want to stop this d4 pawn right now. I know b2 is hanging. I want, if the queen captures b2, then queen takes, bishop takes, and rook b1 can be a skewer for this bishop. So nothing is happening right now. What if I just play knight b6, pawn takes? Let me play b6, not b6, b6, okay. Let me try to fix the position. What if I try to exchange the queens? Queen can go to d2. Okay. Just not trying to do anything hanky panky here, just simple defensive play. Now just try to. E3 is now playable. Yeah, e3 is playable. Let's try to exchange this bishop. Pawn takes. And now, what's the deal here? Am I piece up? Right, I'm piece up. That's nice. Yeah, and the c pawn is passer now. Yeah. So that's a simple chess, and I got advantage because opponent went into a Barossa mode. I just tried to play simple. So this is one of the strategies that you should try to implement whenever your opponent is trying to go in the Barossa mode. Just try to play simple chess. Don't take any risk. Don't keep any hanging pieces. Just plain simple chess and solid chess. So just a request to all the viewers who have not yet created the teams. Do create your teams. Oh, 2263. This seems to be an interesting game. Let's try to play simple in this game. Not try to experiment anything. D3, D3. It's kind of closed game. I have to take care of my rook on A8. This bishop is a dangerous bishop. It's like a reverse Grunfeld, but without the pawn on C4. That is the reversed. Let me first. Now what would happen? Okay, let me save the knight first and then play B4, B5 attack on the queen side. H4, B4. Let me try to create some weaknesses on the queen side which I can attack with my queen here. Hmm, C3. Should I attack with the queen? Let's see what happens if I attack with the queen. Queen goes to B3 and now what option do I have? Knight G4 and I can capture this bishop, right? Bishop can go to F4. Knight D5. Pawn C4 is there. Pawn C4. Yep. Let me try this move. It looks odd to get a break in the center now, but if D takes E4, C4, then I can capture the pawn on E4 as knight is not there on C3 or D2 to defend this E4 pawn. So if I get this pawn, it would be like okay, D3 would be like it would be like two. Okay, so far good. Let me just try to put my queen knight on E5 now. Now C3 pawn is hanging. I know bishop D4 was expected. Let me put my knight on E5 and from there it can go to C4 and control the critical squares there. So now knight C4 is there. What else can I play? Hmm. I'm stuck here. What should I play now? C3 is target, right? So if I just put my rook on C8, bishop H3 is there who will try to harass my rook. Okay, I can play rook C7 and continue attacking this C3 while what is white going to? White is going to play move like F4. F4, I can just put my knight on C4. Queen can go to the D3 and bishop A4. Okay, let me just try to play rook C8. I'll try to put pressure on C pawn now. Knight C4 probably and E5. Hmm. Knight c4. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Queen goes back. Can I go to the seventh rank now? But bishop f1 would defy my purpose. Okay, if e5, let me just put knight back on e5. I don't like this. I'm just trying to. I can see that I'm in time pressure now. So I have to play a bit quickly and try to figure out what is the possible way to continue now. Let's try to play queen a3 and put the rook on b2. Let's try to do that. Rook b1, e4, f3, knight c4, knight c4. Let's see what happens. Queen d3, rook takes, and queen a2. If queen d3, rook takes. If rook takes, then queen a2. If queen d3, rook takes. Okay, queen b3. Let me try to play bishop b5. Mm-hmm. What if I play knight a5 now? Or bishop a4? Bishop a4 is better, right? No, rook takes rook. Okay, knight a5. Knight a5, queen takes, bishop, queen takes, rook takes, rook takes. Okay, I'll be exchange up in that case. Knight takes, pawn takes, and then bishop c4. Ah, this is what I missed. A discovered check. Mm-hmm. Let's try to penetrate the seventh rank. Should I save my pawn first? No, let's go for attack. No time remaining now. Yeah, this was coming. Okay, bishop c4, and then knight d7. No, bishop c4. Oh, so that is the mate on h7. Unstoppable. Okay, good game. I was under time pressure, but it's okay. Yep, good game. So probably I missed somewhere tactics in the time pressure, but okay. It was a good game to enjoy. Let's see what are the. Let's pause for a moment and check what are the standings. So Thani College is currently leading, followed by ICW, then Kings of Square, and then Khelo Chess India. Okay, let's scroll down and check the leaders. So Bombay Rocker is from the Chess Blasters. He is leading now. Chess Awesome Official is from Thani College. Then Ayush is from Kings of 64. Okay, yep. So let's check one of the games, top games which is going on. So e4, e5, d4, Danish gambit. Interesting. Bishop e7, bishop c4, d6, c3, pawn takes, queen b3. This is attacking game by Bombay Rocker. d5, bishop takes d5, knight f6, and now f7 is hanging, right? b7 is hanging, f7 is hanging. Okay. So black resigned here. I'm not sure why bishop can go to d8, but he's still a rook down. Okay, so let's go back, friends. Okay, let's try to check the top game. Just awesome official. Okay, so 2200 is playing right now. This should be an interesting game. So d4, knight f6, bishop f4. So bishop f4, generally the player goes into a London system like structure. Yes, it is a London system. Bishop g7, and now bishop d3, bishop g7, castles, castles, knight h5, bishop goes to g5, h6, bishop h4, g5, bishop goes to g3. So this structure, do you like from by black side, guys? This h6, g5, when your castle, when your castle on the king side and you have a free and check to bishop. Do mention in the comment section. Knight takes g3, h takes g3, e5, d takes, knight takes, bishop takes, knight f3, and then bishop comes back. So this leaves black in a bit of vulnerable position, I feel. So the d5 pawn is isolated, and the king side with h6 and g5 is a bit risky. So h7 is now undefended. Check. Rook goes to e1, queen f6, knight d5, d4, bishop d7. Interesting position. Both players are playing very fast. You can still see that 21 moves are done, but the time for white it's still 235, and for black it's 3-8. That is not a single second gone from his original time yet. So this is where, guys, you need to think a lot. You have to strategize and then try to win. So just to tell you, Nilesh Mare is from ICW team, and Chess Awesome Official is from Thane College. Both are 2200 rating. Both are having 2200 rating, and now black seems to be in slight puzzle. Not much, but slight puzzle. That is a very nice combination by white here, and white has got an extra piece in this transaction. So for example, after this check, if king moves to g8, then knight can take the f6 queen, and then bishop on knight f6 is a check again. So bishop has to capture the knight, and then white can capture the bishop on d3, leaving white a piece up, and that's why black resigned here. So let's go back and try to play a game here. My team members will not be happy about me to pause the tournament and just watch the games. So I'm just going back, try to get a game or two. Probably just one game now because 5 minutes, 6 minutes remaining in the tournament. Yes, so we have a game now. Let's try to play Borsak mode. I don't know if I should capture the b2 pawn. This is something new that I'm playing. The bishop. Okay. Hmm. Bishop e2. I'll play. Now the idea is just to long castle, attack rook and this knight at the same time. Just trying to play a simple trap here. And I think knight e5. Let's try. I know there is a c5 move and bishop e6 is possible, but after c5 I'll just try to exchange the bishop and get myself out of the trouble. e7 is hanging. That would be another check. And I think I should win this easily because after bishop c1 there is a threat of mate over here and the rook is also hanging. So how can white defend both the threats? And if h3 or g3 something, then I can just play rook check, exchange the rook first. Okay, so white resigned. Let's go back to tournament and let's check if I can get one more game in the Bursak mode. So Thane College is currently outperforming all the other teams. Chess Blasters, yes, Bombay Rocker is leading with 16 points, a huge score there. Then it is followed by Nilesh Mari from ICW with 12 points, and then Aditya from Thane College. Okay, so this is a new format, guys. If you like this format, do create your teams and participate next time. This is a beautiful thing. I have explored, researched on leeches, and we are getting a good opportunity to enjoy this kind of tournament online. I am totally excited for such events. In future, if this format works out good, we would like to keep cash prize tournaments for this uh, team events. Okay, so probably I won't get any game. Let us just check if any game is going on now from Thane College. Bombay Rocker is from okay. So Bombay Rocker is playing against Tanmay, and Tanmay is under time pressure. But let's quickly check what happened in the opening. So e4, b6, d4, bishop b7, nc3, and f6, e5, nd5, nd5, bishop d5, c4, bishop b7. White is having all the control over center, but can he exploit the weaknesses in black's camp? The h7 pawn is vulnerable here, so rook should go to c1 to c3. Now I think black has the things in control. White should not have allowed black to open up the center. Black is pawn up now. There is a mate on g2. So knight e4 is the current position, guys. So knight is now going to go on e3. Okay, pawn takes, and now oh, that's a free queen. Free queen by white, and that should end the game. Let's go back to the tournament. Time pressure does crazy things to you. So let's check few seconds remaining now. So I won't take a new game now. Just let's discuss what has happened today, that we have completed first successful team championship team battle on LiChess. If you are interested in this kind of chess events or team battles, you can join our WhatsApp group given in the description link below. You will get tournaments every day, LiChess tournaments every day in your inbox right away or on the WhatsApp message right away. So all the best to you. And these are the final standings. Let me just check if there is any celebration or anything that comes up. So this is the final results of today's tournament. Thane College has won this tournament with the margin of 3 points, followed by the Chess Blasters with 27 points. Then we have ICW with a difference of 5 points on 22. Then the Khelo Chess India, that is my team. We are on 18, about 12 points short of the first place. Nothing to worry, we can cover them up later on. Kings of 64 square, we have 18 points, and then Malegaon Chess is on 14. So an excellent tournament, guys. I would like you to ask to participate in more events coming up and enjoy these tournaments. So thanks a lot, guys, for participating, for watching this video. Until the next video, bye bye and take care, and do subscribe to the channel.